How you doing? Andy Borland here, checking in this morning, bright and early Monday morning. I'm digging it. I was reading TechMeme this morning, and TechMeme had a listing in there, Confessions of a LinkedIn Dropout. Blogger Jeff Pulver quit the professional network in favor of Facebook and urged his friends to do the same. Here's why he's not looking back. Now, this is all rather interesting to me because I've been on LinkedIn for a number of years now. I have never really been very active. I've never really totally gotten it. Maybe that's my problem. It's a business social network, but it's never felt terribly social to me. And I just started on Facebook about a week ago and found all sorts of business associates, old friends that I hadn't had contact with for a while, and reestablished contact with them, made them my friends, and it was great. There's some nice features in there. You can create a video inlay in which you can make video transmissions to people who come and visit you. You can have them text you on your cell phone. You can have them call directly to your cell phone without actually having to give your cell phone number away. There's a blog built in. There's ways that you can share the books that you're reading, the movies that you're watching, all that other good stuff. So it's not only strictly business, although there's a lot of good business associations and a lot of ways in which you can hook up with other people, but there's also a lot of good social ways that you can link up with these people personally. And I like seeing the personal side of the people that I do business with, because we're all human beings and it makes a difference. I just want to read you a little quote out of here. He says, let's see here, where does it go? The more time I spent on Facebook, this is Jeff Pulver talking, the less time I had for LinkedIn, where I had formed a large network starting almost exactly 4 years before my public departure. On LinkedIn, what I ended up with was a network of people, many of whom I didn't know. I suppose it was my fault, but I rarely refused anyone who asked to connect with me, and over time, not only was I inundated with connect me requests from strangers, but I also was regularly spammed with reminders to follow up on such requests. What's more, my world at LinkedIn was pretty flat, non-viral, and there was no compelling reason for me to stay and interact with the community. That's exactly my feelings with it. I don't think there's any life to LinkedIn. If LinkedIn could, you could take LinkedIn and Facebook and shake them up in a paper bag, you could turn it into something cool, actually. Once I left, I never looked back. Facebook is great for business networking as well as socializing, and provides a platform for creating networks among like-minded people. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of groups across a variety of business topics. And joining a business-oriented group and engaging with the community makes it easier to establish yourself as a brand. That makes it easier to establish yourself as a brand and forge networks than relying on a third party to make an introduction to someone you don't know. And then he goes on to talk about a trip to Israel. He had about 100 contacts that he had made through Facebook that are Israeli-based, and he was able to make personal connections with them over in Israel, and the skids were greased because of his Facebook connections. So he's spending about an hour or two working on his Facebook. I'm not spending that much time, but I'm finding it to be a fantastic environment to be in. I really enjoy it, and I would strongly encourage all of my friends and colleagues, and those of you whom I have not met, who might be interested in broadening their business connections, to look into Facebook, to open up an account, to put up your picture, put up pictures of your spouse and your kids, and look, look around, do a search for names of business colleagues that are current as well as people you've done business with in the past, and check out their friends. It'll be well worth your time. So check it out today, see if it works for you. Thanks very much, and I'll see you later.